Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy and welcome to part 4 of the Greenfield Expanse here in Cities Skylines 2. So what we are seeing here is a oil field in order to obtain some more income for the city, and as of now, as you can see when we exit this menu, this view, we are in the minus at this moment. It's not looking good. It's like if we click this, even though it says plus, but at the moment I cannot build anything, and I have so many things turned off that I sometimes even wonder, like, is this normal or not? And then I think I might know the answer to the question, and that's my desire to actually put all the things nicely far apart, and it means automatically that if you do, you have less commercial and you have less industry, you also have less income. So for the time being, as long as possible, so I press play now and speed up the game, and we see what happens with the money here, is I have to get the industries closer. It has to be done, otherwise I will keep into the red. Maybe it will run into the plus, but the people are also not happy. There's a high crime risk, so I want to have more police. So I do have some roads here, and with a negative balance I cannot build any more roads, but because there are still some roads here, I'm going to actually put more, temporary, I say temporary, industry, and once we have more money we can change that back, and that is exactly what I'm going to do, in the hopes that this will create more income. Also within the city we have huge office demands, so we have here in the city office demands, sort of the city. So let's place, for example, here near these schools, we can take a high density one, so a high density office. Let's say we place one over there. That will not be a huge one, but okay, I will take it. And maybe this one over there. That will also not be a huge one. And so let's see, let's try out this one. Do a 5x5. That will be a relative large building, and 4x4, and even officers, they also yield money. Okay, and here we are going to place a few smaller ones, like that. Yeah. So it's not only the industrial part that is yielding money, but also the officers. And then regarding some more commercials, because also commercial is getting more money in the end. So let's just see what we can do. Let's grab these and let's put a few of them here, and here. We are still in the minus, and let's see if we can get our way out of this mess, because there is not much I can change about the current situation, except for taking a loan, but I don't see how that could help in the current situation. Yeah, create some extra roads, but also you require some demands as well. Okay, so we still have some office demands. That means, like, I'm still going to put a few officers more here. Let's say, let's take these and then just build a whole smuck of them. These things do not pollute and they do not create traffic, so that's all fine. And on the other side we can just place a little bit more commercial as well, like this. And then let's hope we will get into the plus. We are in the plus now right here. That's nice. We have to wait until we have really more money for getting a police station, because look, the crime risk is very high, and I don't want people to leave the city, because if that happens then the city is doomed, because then our taxes will also fall, then the money will fall, and then everything is like, yeah, maybe I need to get a loan for that, for example. So let's see, we need a police station, so here The cheapest one 90,000, 100,000, one small police station. Yeah, so the cheapest one is around 100,000. Okay, so we go to loans, and I never did this before in my whole, career of. Can I get a loan? Just a small loan of. Let's see. How much is the total loan amount? Oh, I don't need that much. Just 1 million. Monthly cost 26,000. Let's keep it small. 500,000. It seems a little bit a lot, but 11,000. I accept that loan. Pause the game, and I get myself this police station. And let's see, small police station. So there are a few stations around. So apparently crime risk is high. So this one has like 6 patrol cars. Probably there are 3 because I have set that thing to half cost. So only 3 cars are driving around. Now makes me wonder where I have to put this. Here we have this is industry. Yeah, this is tricky, And it's also what it says here, citizens, are those also the ones including in the industrial area of here? And also here and a little bit there. That's the big question. Well, we have to do something, otherwise, nothing will happen and we will get broke. So, 10 patrol cars is 190,000. That will then be 5 versus 3, and this one is half the price. Okay, so let me see, we have one over there, one over there, one over there, and I think maybe here. Yeah, I think this is a good spot to plonk that down. Yeah, to make sure that they. Okay, now the other thing that I want to do is, now I still have the money, is grab this big road, and we're going to make this road a little bit longer, like that. Turn this on, and we bring it out there. Now let's see how far we can bring it. Roughly like this, and to make sure that we have at least the capacity to put like more industrial stuff there, commercial stuff, I make sure that that the roads are present to actually build these areas. So let's just build this, and let's see how far we get. So I built this to here, to there, to there. Now, road building is luckily not the most expensive thing to do. Happily enough about that. You go there, and then you will go there. You will also go there, and this is already a pretty, a large area. But I want to be absolutely sure. 360, and let me see. Go a little bit, diversification. So we go from here to there. Creates all kinds of zoning shenanigans. I don't want to delete roads actually. To make sure that I keep solid numbers. 288. Yeah, that's okay. Then to there. Okay, that was then not an even number, but okay, nothing to do about that. And this we connect up to there. Nice. And then from here we can connect this up straight to there. Okay, that's good. And here maybe we can just also grab the road and then bring it all the way to there. Okay, like I said, a little bit of the zoning shenanigans kind of thing. Here I like to actually make this road go over that area, like that. And how does that look? Not that bad, so I can select this node and I align it with that. Yeah, I can select this node, Ctrl H, and align it also with that. Yeah, so at least they are connected. Great. Let's press play and let's see what is happening. Let's see. So there's still high crime risk. Do we need an extra police station? Or are we going to increase the budget for police? If I increase the budget a little bit, then each station can send out, let's see, services, police. Let's say increase this to, wow, that's like, you know, 20,000 extra if I do this. Ooh, mama. I hope that will do fine. And power wise, oh, let me see, what is the power situation? There's plenty of power available, so that's not the issue. Also, I'm also not sure whether the deactivation of these wind turbines, which costing 900 upkeep. Okay, they cost 900 upkeep. Now let's have a look here. And no, not there. Here in the finance tab, and we go to services here, electricity. So export 24,000. Yeah, 24,000. If I write that down, by the way, let me just write that down. 24,000. Let's say 186 in pause mode. Okay. If I reactivate these things cost 900 per piece. So that would then be 2,700. Okay. I turn them on. Press play. So they're going to spin again. Costing now the amount of money. They create an amount of electricity production. We go back to this area. The export is now 33,000. 33,566. So that's nearly 9,000 more, actually. 9,000 more? 9,000 more. While the upkeep of these things are only... No, it's just 9,000 per month. Ayya! 9,000 per month. So, is that per turn? That's 27,000. No, that is not covering the export. Though we seem to have like... This seems to be better right now. Okay, let's try this again. Let me turn these off. 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 And off. I need to know... Oh, when they're deactivated, they still cost 900 per month. Ah. So, activated, they cost 9,000. So that's 27,000. And they only yield 9,000 extra energy. That's not much. And then we have our coal plant, this one over here. This thing is of course pretty expensive. But I wonder if there's any alternative. I mean, they have the coal, that's not the problem. But is there any alternative regarding electricity? Because we don't have any electricity shortage. Okay, let me see. How much electricity does the city require? Let's see. Come on, stop it. Stop covering it. We produce now 19.8 megawatt. We are exporting 9.68 megawatt. And oh, here, consumption 10 megawatt. 10 megawatt. 10 megawatt. And a turbine. Where is that thing? Where are those things? And these turbines. Let me turn on it one again. Play. How much do they produce? Nearly 3. 3, and we need 10. Okay, so wait. They create nearly 3 megawatts. Pause the game again. So the consumption in total of the whole city is 10 megawatts. So actually 4 of these turbines should do. So 4 of these turbines would cost 4 times 9,000 is 36,000. 36,000 is a lot cheaper than this coal mine, which is like this. So, okay, let's turn this thing off. Turn it off. And then go back here. And place another wind turbine. Like that, yeah, and also upgrade it with some solar panels, and then turn them all on, and that should be it. Play. Now let's see. We have any power issues in the city? But this should be cheaper. We should now have more money. Let's check now the electricity again. So electricity, so consumption 10 megawatt, production 11. That's more closer to, let's say, the midsection, but 4 of these wind turbines is cheaper than this coal plant that we just turned off for the time being. Yeah, this thing is making a profit. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully the oil industries as well. Now we don't have any demand anymore for industries. Okay, so that money making option is gone. How about all these parking lots? I placed a lot of parking lots here and there, so I want these things to really maxed out. Yeah, regarding price for parking. Here totally nobody parks here, which is odd. Yeah, it makes sense because they are parking on the road here. Okay, let's fix that problem. Yeah, here we go. So, whoa, come on, jumpy game. Don't be CS1. Here we go. We are going to check all those parking lots if I have enabled all the maximum amount of parking fee. And once all this, all this stuff has been, dealt with, the financial thing, then we can always rework the whole situation. Okay, so other parking lots. Let's see, where do we have other parking lots? This is just a parking road, so this does not. I don't think this parking road. No, it does not yield any money. Okay. This is also a parking road. Oh, look at this. These two. Check this out. They cost 2,000 a month and nobody parks there. Huh. Okay, so let me delete one. And also delete another one. Put a smaller one back. Something just like this. That's big enough. And then put the price like that. Okay. Then we have these things. I think these they can get a higher 49. Yeah, maximum. They are being used. And then this one 49. Yeah, that's also okay. Parked vehicles only one. Only one. That makes it not really necessary because we have the space, I think, over here on this one. Although, if I look at it, yeah, there is space there. So I will be deleting this one. Goodbye. See you next year. And let's have a look around further. Look at these ugly buildings, but for the time being, has to be done. We go here. And we have some people parking here, but this thing cost, shoo, mamma mia, 13,100 for those a few cars. Now, it is of course a nice big juicy parking lot, but no. Pause the game, remove this, and we put some smaller ones there. Something like just this. Clearance too low. What are you talking about? So there and there, and these are like only 1,400 per month. Okay, up the price, and that should do. Okay, let me also put a path. So this episode is really the episode of, well, trying to get out of debt. Let me see. Turn on anarchy. And also there create a crossing. Yep, perfect. This should be enough for the time being. Yeah. And we have only demands for residentials. Okay. So, residentials. What are people saying more? Wealth, small homes. They're still complaining about small homes. Okay. Then we are going to the UK section again, which are, let's see, UK, low density detached housing. Why can I not find this? Is it under here? Apparently not, which is odd. So how many people are living in here? 2 residents. Okay, let me pick a pick of this building, and we're going to just plop buildings because I cannot find them. So one there. Then this one can we put there, and I take this one, put it there, take this one there, this one over there, that one over there, that one over there, that one over there, which seems a little bit bigger, by the way. And is this the same? No, it's just another level. And that one over there. Right, on the main road, of course, we are not applying anything. And also I need to redo a mistake here that I noticed with the lane connectors. I even said in my previous episode that I forgot to connect this lane. So it's actually this lane that has to go there, and you go there. So now so this is only going in, so nothing is going there, so this one actually has to go there, and that one has to go there. Yeah, now traffic is going better here. And how's the money now doing? Oh, now we are talking. Okay, so let's continue watching what makes people happy. Still the small homes, unreliable mail service, high taxes, only 12%. Unreliable healthcare coverage. Okay, maybe we can do something about that. Healthcare, small medical clinic. So we only have one there. Okay, gotcha. So then I will place the other one over here. Bash. That makes them happy. More happier. Yeah. You gotta do something, right? Now here, let's just dive into the medium section. What do I want to place there? Let me see. What would happen if I just play? Oh, would you? Can I please? Thank you. Yeah. If I do this. Okay, look at this. I'm deleting them, but they're coming back. want them to fully utilize the area. Yeah, you go. Okay, fair enough. You know, getting more people into the city means also more tax-paying people as well. And it's not that, you know, the worst thing. Unreliable healthcare coverage, small homes, high taxes, walking distance to elementary school, high crime risk, high water fees, crime risk. So, looking at the budget, we are having a monthly balance of 120,000. So what we can do, we can increase the budget of police a little bit further to, let's say, 80%, then we pay 10,000 more. Okay, so we have a little bit more police on the street, and bit by bit we can now get things done. And how does this look? Okay, pretty interesting. Okay, we can also, let's see, that was this one. NL, semi-detached 2 households from the, okay, let me try this one. Just, that's not straight, come on, straight. Let's see what it makes here. Wow, all kinds of houses, all sizes. Can you be a little bit bigger? Come on, you can be bigger. I don't like these holes. I don't think I can do anything about it. Except for maybe just search for something that would fit in there, like a 6x2. So 6 times 2. Does something like that exist? Well, let's have a see. Let's have a look. Okay, maybe it's a 2x6. 2 times 6. So what do we have? Residential. Yeah, that would fit in here. Bash. And then here, the other side. This building, Bash over there. And does it really stick out, this building with the others? With the UK ones? I mean, these are nice buildings actually. It's like perfectly fine to my opinion. And this one sticks out a little bit forward. The other one as well. And I wonder if we have buildings that are not doing that. You know, buildings that are, you know, going a little bit to the back. Let's have a look. This is a waterfront building that does go a little bit to the back, you know. So I take this building and maybe also this building. Yeah, both of them go more to the back. So we delete this one, and that one as well. And oh, I cannot move these. No, I have to use a move it mod. Okay, move it mod. And then first we dezone this and dezone that. Delete. Use a move it mod and then just slide these things in position. Okay. Let's snug them in nicely. So they're a little bit more fitting, you know, not too close to the road. And here the same thing. Nice. So we have also a little bit office demand I see here, and I want to make use of it because I think offices are always good for the more money. So let's take, instead of this commercial, we are putting an office building over there, and that takes away all that as well. Great, loving it. So can we put inside here, I don't know how much noise this school makes. Let me check it out. Noise levels That's a lot of noise. So you don't want any buildings in there. Definitely not. So we can put more over here. So we're going a little bit that way. And then we go that way. That way. Come on. Yeah, you can do it. Thank you. You can do it and you can do it. And here we can decide to put like the Dutch houses. So the, let's see, French NL. These are the NL. And with this the NL. Single house with the gabled roof. So what if I just do this? That's nice. And then more. It's all low density stuff, this. So that should fill up like that. And let's see, we don't have any commercial demand, but we do have an office demand. So I'm putting just a tiny office there, and also a tiny office, well, actually two of them over there. And even those are providing, you know, a little bit of work for the people living here. Like so, yeah. And we are monkeying around, you know, our way out of here. Huh, hopefully. Right, so we still have some medium demand for residential. So what are we going to put there? Let me see. We are going to put there, not UK, no, not this one. The French style row house. No, I don't want those. I want the Japanese, maybe? Shall we give the Japanese the advantage in this one? Or are those buildings too big? We will see, we will see. So there is the demand going out of the window. Zoop, just like that. And then we can go back to low residential, like that, and because we have some demand for that, and we can put maybe some, I don't know, Chinese stuff here, and then voila, bala. Like that, yeah. Come on. Oh, jeez Louise. Pick it. I will just pick the building. I just place it there and bash, be done with it. Here we go. They are building. It's a small one. We don't have a 3x4. Search 3x4. Let's say it's a little bit higher, actually, a little bit too high, if you ask me. That's better. And it doesn't even, you know, look that bad, if you ask me. Okay, so let's have a look around at a few parking lots, if I forgot maybe some of them. So they're parking here at the road. Okay, here there is. So these guys here have totally no place to park. So what I will do is just create a small parking spot like this one, and say like, okay, also maximum. Only 10 spots. Okay. Yeah, we are getting somewhere. I mean, let's see. Oh, now we are talking. Look at this. So slowly, but slowly we can increase, you know, our production capacity. Now I wonder, with this oil over here, from oil we make, if we go to the production tab, which is, see, so here, production, so oil, this one. So the oil drilling makes crude oil, it processes it into petrochemicals, or it processes it into chemicals, and you have a surplus. that is being used for export. So we could use a building that is processing it into petrochemicals or chemicals. But these things not free. I don't see rocket fuel refinery. So let me see. Where is our? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So what if I place this one over here? This thing produces petrochemicals. It requires crude oil, and crude oil is something that comes from here. So we take a little bit of a different kind of road. So we take a one-way road and doing it like that, going through here, there, and we pick at this building. We move it to the other side, just like that. So this one is now making petrochemicals. Okay, so which one is making actually chemicals? Is that also a building we can find? Which one makes chemicals? How to find that building that makes chemicals? This is actually annoying, you know, you cannot see what they are making. Livestock, energy drink, athletic fair. I mean, let me think. Chemicals. Chemicals are being used in many factories actually. This is the metals out of the ground. Steel works, no. Concrete, no, has nothing to do with oil. Maybe this, I'm not sure. But it's free, right? Doesn't cost anything. Let me check the money. 427. It remains 427. Okay, what do you make? You produce minerals. Oh, that's nice. But you also require crude oils and you produce chemicals and you require minerals. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Minerals. Okay. Give something to think about. Minerals. Yeah, it's let's see the production tab here. Let's have a look here. Minerals, Minerals, where are minerals coming from? So minerals are not in this list, that I know for sure. So let's have a look here. So metals, steel, minerals. Okay, let's see. Minerals are being created from stone with processing into minerals. So what we need is a stone area, and there's a building that creates minerals. Now stone is interesting because we can apply that here. Here, this is a one-way road, so that's okay. You can just say like, you go there, you go there. Thinking. Let's say if they come back here, go out of there, yeah. Okay, so bring this up. And somehow I want then that building that creates these minerals over here, and then that stone area that should then be just over here. Can make it slightly bigger by doing this, and then that, and then again that. I think this is large enough. You go there, you go there. You go there, take a bend, you go there, okay. Now we're going to the stone area, stone, which is this building. So you go there in the corner. This is a quick fix, like there and there. roughly up to there. Actually all the way up to there, because why not? The space is there, so if you have the space, use it. Here we go. You go there, and then that's connected. So these guys are producing stone, and now there must be a building here that creates minerals. Okay, let me find that building that creates minerals out of the stone area. So let me think, which building must that be? Over there, and this is the last one, can be put over there. Good. Now, which of these buildings, let me also, let's forget about that. Let's check it out. So, let's see, which one produces the minerals? Produces timber? No. Produces convenience food? No. Produces food? No. Produces beverage? No. Produces textiles? No. Produces metals? No. Produces concrete? No. Produces steel? No. Produces machinery? Nope. Produces vehicles? Nope. Produces minerals. Hey, there we have it. There we have our mineral building. Look at that. How nice. So this is our mineral building, which we are going to place over here. The perfect spot, you know, coming from here. These things do not cost anything, huh? Or do they? Bank balance. Do they cost something to be here or not? You also cannot turn them off, huh? You cannot turn them off. Income, cost. Oh, they do cost money, these things. Ah, okay. So just delete them. Well, like I said, I don't want to have all this stuff on the same spot. Like that. That, and that. Here we go. Means like now that this stuff, this one is now creating minerals from the stone that's coming from there. That's good. And it's actually sitting on the wrong side. Yeah, so we need this road. Actually go there. Like that, and then you go there. We delete this. We flip this one around. Like so. And it's on the right side of the road. Yeah, I think that's important. And they will then bring the minerals to this building, because this building requires the minerals and the crude oil, and both are available here. Nice, 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 nice. We still don't have any of industrial demand, but I feel like we are doing actually fine. So the loans, do we still have the loan? A repay loan? $500,000? No. Just let it be. It's nearly done anyway. So with that being said, we can now, for example, reopen this waste collection center, which costs only 4,000 per month. So I say like activate it again, so they can collect the waste. And what are people still unhappy about? Unreliable healthcare coverage. Okay. Healthcare coverage. We are going to do that using taxation. Actually, residential tax, I lower it slightly. And with industries also slightly. And with services, I'm going to the healthcare. And the budget will be, how much is this? 40,100. This is like nearly 40,000 more, but I think we can have it. Yeah, we can still have it easily. Nice. This is good for the city. I don't see any blinking complaints or whatsoever. Nothing at all. Yeah, I like it. I like that. Now granted, I mean, I had to build some of extra stuff, you know, here and there. What is this actually? This is like an industrial manufacturing. These are just... Oh yeah, they have never been filled up because of lack of industrial demand. No more industrial demand. Okay. What also can do here is like, let's see, the wind is coming from southeast, so we can also have some people living in this area. So let me remove this. I would say like, let's see this entire road section. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to put this whole stuff in a time lapse. I'm taking this road. I come from here. Page it down to -20. And can I get this into a straight line? Let me see how far we can get until there. Yep, and then we go underground here. And why not, by the way, make a lovely bend of 80 by 80. Something like that. Like that. And then here, page up. And then we can bring it all the way straight to this highway. And in the time lapse I will make like a lovely trumpet exchange. So we'll be right back. And look at that, we have a lovely self-made trumpet exchange. Yeah, so the versions that are in game, they are either too big or they don't fit, or they are not suited, or they look weird. And yeah, we have now the opportunity to create actually also some people over here, you know, that can live basically close to the, you know, to this area, because the wind is coming from this side. So I will place this road all the way here to this exit, you know, that goes underground, a little bit further away, because the further away from this junction the better. And then from here we can dive basically low like that, and then we go roughly into this direction, and we can even take it further. How far can we take it further? All the way to... okay, it is possible. So what I do want to do is connect this up to there, so people can drive then to their, you know, in principle to their work. That does not fit. Okay, gotcha. There to there, there, and to there. Now here we have space for a little bit of residential, so I think I'm going still with the UK team, although I could not find it last time. So where, let me see, where are those guys? Let's say UK, single household detached house, should do a 5x3. This 5x3. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Great Britain, for providing luxurious homes. Oh no 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 no. I'm just wondering, is that creating a 5x4? No no no, that makes two of them. Okay, remove this, remove that. 5x3, 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 5x3. Yeah, so these guys have no issues with, you know, with the industry over here. It's all fine. And then on the front we can create, yeah, sort of, water housing is possible, you know, waterfront housing. Let's just make it. Can I create one, you know, straight line of buildings here? Yeah, something like that. Okay, and then we are grabbing the landscaping mod, and we're just going to dig a little bit here in the ground, like that. We'll just to play a little bit with the sand and water next to the highway, because since this stuff is like, you know, waterfront property, so let's make sure that they have like a waterfront. Something like that. So we have like now this pit over here, and we can fill that with water. Let's see, water, we take the water option, and then we select the lake constant level. Okay, we change the radius into 15, seems okay. So the depth here, right mouse click, is 100, and here, let's say on top, it's like 125. Okay, so we want to be only a meter under that, like 124, and then we place the water source here, and that should fill it up quite nicely to the edge. So let's see how that will work out. We will remove the trees later. Well, not bad after all. So let me remove those trees. We select then this option, select this option, we increase the brush strength, then we remove the trees from the bottom here of this lake. And yeah, it's pretty dark if you ask me. What we can do about it is make the lake a little bit shallower, especially at this point. So I could say, like, take the right mouse button here and then that's not enough yet. So from here then, it looks nicer, this color. Okay, that was a quick save. Okay, we do a little bit of smoothing with this tool, like that. Smoothing, smoothing, smoothing. Yeah, we have our, you know, own pond over here. Delete that tree, also that tree. Now these buildings are waterfront houses. Yeah, they do pretty well. Ooh la la, you know, crisis averted. I was a little bit spooked whether, you know, whether we would survive this or not, because, you know, if you don't plan it properly, or you make certain adjustments, or calculate what it costs more than something else. I mean, the coal factory over here is more costly than the 4 wind turbines, even if they're running relatively slow. And yeah, the post for sorting facility is also a very expensive item. We can turn it on again as soon as we have, you know, more than enough money. But for now we're doing fine. So guys and girls, I'll leave it at that. It is episode number 4. If you like it, feel free to thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if you just subscribe to the channel, by the way, I mean, it's a little effort for you. I mean, just one click on a button, that's basically it. Subscribe, and that really helps also this channel to get more people to find it, more people to see what I'm doing, because I've been online, with this channel for quite some time, and made a lot of Cities Skylines content. And I know a thing or two about this game, so to speak. And I also made a lot of tips and tutorials, and some people were happy, and most people were, actually, to be honest. But anyway, I mean, it's like I said, it's just a small click, to subscribe to the channel. It does really help. I know you hear it every day from other YouTubers. Subscribe to the channel, subscribe, blah blah blah. But yeah, it is the truth. I mean, it does help getting you further with your channel. So let me remove these, and that one is not going further. Okay. Well, I leave it at that, guys and girls. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon again in episode 5. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you. Bye bye.